Hi everyone, in this tutorial you will learn how to read an image, how to display it, and how to save it back. You will be able to learn functions like I'm read, I'm show, and I'm write. So using the read image or the I'm read, which is to read an image, so the image should be in the working directory or a full path of image should be given. So we have here flags which specifies the way image should be read. Say for example, we have also the I'm read underscore color. Means it loads a color image or any transparency of image will be neglected. Basically, it is the default flag. The next one is I'm read underscore grayscale. So this function loads image in grayscale mode. And the last one, I'm read underscore unchanged. So it means that this I'm read unchanged loads image as such including alpha channel. So we can also use 1, 0 or -1 respectively for these flags. So simply means 1 is for I'm read underscore color, 0 is for grayscale, and -1 is for unchanged. 1 for color, 0 for grayscale, and -1 unchanged. So the next one is the I'm show. So this function is to display an image in a window wherein the window automatically fits to the image size. So the next one we have the I'm write. So the function of this I'm write is to save an image. The new image will be saved also into a new file name of the image. So let's have an example. So the first thing we are going to do is to import numpy as np import cv2. Then we will load first an image in grayscale loading. So the next thing is we create a variable for the destination of grayscale. Let's say image is equal to cv2 that I'm read open parentheses. Then first parameter will be the name of the image, and the next one will be flags. Since we will convert it to grayscale, we will use the flag 0. So since we do not have image yet, we will look for image to be loaded. Say for example, we go to google.com and let's say we want to look for penguin. We'll select an image for the penguin. Select this one. Then we will save it as working directory located at search PyCharm project. Then image processing. Then we save file name penguin.jpg. So if we go back, you can see in the project file beside main.py, we can see already the image penguin.jpg. So we have already the image. Let's go back to the main, and from the cv2 that I'm read, we will put now the file name penguin.jpg. So after we convert the image into grayscale, we can already show the image immediately using the cv2 that I'm show. Then the parameter, this will be the label of the window I'm show. Say for example, let's label it as grayscale image. Then the variable name wherein image was assigned, which is image variable. So we will use cv2.wait key to prolong the display of the image. We will put 0. We can also use, let's say, 1000 millisecond display of the image. And we use also cv2.destroy all windows. For those to those windows that are open, be closed. Okay, so let's try running this program. Okay, so the image displays only in 1000 milliseconds. So wherein this wait key is a keyboard binding function, and This function waits for the specified milliseconds for any keyboard event. If you press any key in that time, the program continues. So if 0, it is passed and it waits indefinitely for a keystroke. It can also be set to detect specific keystrokes, like if key is A is pressed or whatever. So this CV2 that destroy all windows. So it simply destroys all windows that we created. Okay, if we replace this 1000 to 0, we can already see the image indefinitely. So this is already the image. You can already see it without closing. Okay, let's resize the image because it's too big. We will resize the image using the CV2.resize. Let's say, for example, let's scale the image. Let's scale the image. Scale, or say underscore percent equal to, say, 100. Let's say the width is equal to int. Let's say the image, the shape, let's say the first part, 1 multiplied by the scale percent. Then let's divide it by 100. Then we also do the height equals to int. Then we have also the image, that shape. So from index 0, so multiplied by the scale percent divided by 100. So for the dimension, equal to, let's say, width and the height. So if we use the resize equals to, so CV2 that resize. Now the value for image here, each parameter, then the dimension, and we use the interpolation, which is equal to, let's say, for example, we use the CV2 dot inter underscore area. Then here, to display the image, we replace it by size. We'll select resize. Let's try running. So the image does not resize. So we will replace the scale percent, let's say, for example, 200. We will see if what would happen for the size. Okay, it's getting bigger. So we will reduce the scale also. Reduce it to 25. Okay, let's run it again. Okay, so this is already the image being resized, just 25% from the original image. So if we want to save it, so we will use the I'm right. So what I have said is that I'm right is to save an image into new file name. What are we going to do is simply type CV2 that I'm right. Then in the parameter, the first parameter will be the new file name. Let's say let's rename it. Let's name it as penguin underscore resize. .jpg. .jpg. Okay. Then the name of the email. Let's say resize. Okay. So let's try run it again. Then run it again. Okay. So the as you can see in the project directory or the project window, so you will already see the file name penguin underscore resize image. Okay, so this is the first step wherein you are going to display the first image in image processing using OpenCV Python. So thank you, and I hope you learn for this first lesson in OpenCV Python.